Hello, welcome to the Mediocre Track Guide. And this is what's going to happen all the time. But you can see in the background. As you can see, we're in the pickup trucks, NASCAR trucks, and that's a crash at Oulton Park. We're using the Watkins Glen setup for this, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Difficult, but a lot of fun. So let's try this. I'm going to go real slow here because there's some things, a few things that we need to talk about. Firstly, it is that this car is not built for road courses at all. In fact, it hates them, which is why it's so much fun. However, it does mean that you're gonna get a heck of a lot of wheel spin, okay? And you'll get wheel spin when you don't expect it, okay? So I'm just gonna try and go around the track and just talk about generally about what you have to look for, and then we'll do a more thorough walkthrough of the track. Okay, so in this on this track, in this car, you will, as you can see on the track, there are a lot of like bumps and crests and stuff, and every time you go over one of those, rear end loses traction, even up this hill, and that just makes the rears it gives you wheel spin and almost makes you just lose it. So you have to sometimes get off the gas, or at least modulate the throttle on the straights, and be very what's it called, patient with your throttle application. Sorry, I can't speak right now. It takes so much concentration just to take this car around. So let's start the walkthrough here. We're coming up to the last corner. You'll arrive here in third gear, and you start braking here just before you go up that little hill you can see in front of you. As soon as you're here, you start braking, and you brake. Okay, down to second, turn in, cut it late, and then be very patient on your throttle application here. It's very easy to run wide and spin it. Up this hill, you will probably get wheel spin, so when you're just about to reach the top, change to third gear. So you're here in third. Oh, I missed it. And you're braking for this corner here. So I brake roughly when that green mark out there to the can you see my mouse if I do something here? No, you cannot. But the green mark just at the A pillar, that's where I start braking here. You can probably brake a little bit later, but you would rather brake a little early than late. Okay. And you try and make a late apex, so you hit it around here. And then, careful here not to go too wide. You can go a little bit wide, but not too wide. And you're in third. Coming down here, you have to be careful over this little hill here. You might spin it, and then, come on. I can hardly go slow enough for this. And then, when you get to here in third gear, just before the hill, that little dip in the road, you start braking. Stay in third. Brake, and then you trail brake until you have the pace, and then slowly get back on the throttle. Be very careful not to run it wide here, because you'll get an off track very easily. That only really matters in quali, because in the race you're not going to there's no penalties for X's in the race. Okay, here you brake at that little path I was at. That's where you start braking. There. Okay. Start braking there. You arrive in third. You stay in third. You brake. and then you trail brake all the way around. As soon as you can, you start going on the throttle. Maybe you need to go on the throttle to steer the rear a little bit. And as soon as it ends, as soon as this straightens out, as soon as you're straight pretty much, that's when you start braking for the next corner. As soon as you're straight, so about here. So that could be the end of the tire wall there. But it's easier just to say as soon as the car is straight. Oh, you start braking for this corner. You're still in third. And for this corner you need to go down in second. Go around here, try to stay at the bottom, and be very careful again with the throttle application, because it is a bank corner, and at the end of this, which means that the rotation is really good, and then when you come out to the end here, it flattens out and it goes downhill, so it really likes to kick out the ass there. Okay, that's in second gear. Come down here, up to third, and you start braking. Where do you start braking? Well, I pretty much start braking. Where do I start braking? I kind of have my eyes set for it. I start braking here. So is there anything we can see? Really? I don't know what to tell you. I start braking around here where it just seems right. And you brake, and you're in third gear, you brake, you're down to second. Cut it as close as you can. And get on the gas and out. Careful here, because up that hill I just went up, the rears want to spin again. So if you hear the engine revving, then you have to lift going up there. Okay, here. You brake at around 125, so around here, and you start braking. You arrive in third, and you brake down to second, cut it close. Try and not go too far to the left here, and then so you can get a better exit here. Stay over here. Be ready to cut it back. And here is another place where it wants to go sideways a lot when you hit the inside curb there. But you kind of have to do it to be fast. Now, here you're in third gear. Okay? Over this hill, you have to lift because you will have wheel spin in third coming over that crest. Same here. I lift here, so I don't have any power, and then I start braking as soon as I have the truck straight. I stay in third around here. Try and keep it snug, it's faster, and again, very careful with the throttle application over that little crest. Down here, you can keep it flat, and then we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna try and speed it up a little bit. So careful on the accelerator. Up to third before the brow of that hill, and brake at the little dirt road. Careful with the throttle. And here. Oh, come on. And then in, and careful not to run it too wide. There you go. Keep it flat, keep it flat, keep it flat. There was the rev limiter, so that's where we brake. Turn it with the accelerator a little bit, and then you brake at the end of the tires. Careful, 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 and now. Oh, that wasn't very good. And then careful over here. I actually managed to keep it flat there because I had the wheel completely straight. 125, brake down to second. Oh, that was too late. Alright. We'll try that again. I think to do a lap here properly, I definitely think I have to be quiet. Okay. So I think I'll just be quiet now. And then do a lap. Alright, I'm muting my microphone. Alright, one last time.
I will say half of figuring out this racing stuff is being able to extrapolate where the car is going to be when you're sliding.